Download today and get started.
An intro, no annual fee for the first year, no hard check, and yes, I do report to all 3 bureaus.
Urban Artist by Anu Gill. As you read, think about how the stories No Filter and Urban Artist are alike and different. How does Javier feel at the beginning of the story? Complete the sentences to compare the 2 stories. When you compare and contrast 2 stories, you look for ways they are alike and different. Look for similarities and differences in the story's settings, characters, events, and genres. For example, No Filter is a science fiction story set in a time that could be the future. and Urban Artist is a realistic story set in the present. Based on their endings, what theme do both stories share? Memory Holochamber by Nandini Bajpayee. Read carefully. You only get one try to answer each question. What happens when Jane uses the memory holochamber? What detail about Ryan does Jane find surprising? Cooking is My Superpower by Tara Ramun. As you read, think about how the stories Memory Holochamber and Cooking is My Superpower are alike and different. According to Jason's family tree, what kinds of work do most of his relatives do? What problem do the main characters face in both stories? Complete the sentences to compare the two stories. Based on their endings, what theme do both stories share?
Art Contest Jitters by Lee Lewis. What problem does the narrator of the poem face? Fill in the blanks to summarize this part of the poem. Panic with Sprinkles on Top by Brooks Benjamin. As you read, think about how the story is similar to and different from the poem. What problem does the narrator of the story face? Fill in the blanks to compare and contrast the narrator in the poem with the narrator in the story. Compare what happens in each text. What idea do the poem and the story share? Fill in the blanks to explain how the poem and the story share a common theme. Little Sister, Big Problem by Lee Lewis. Read carefully. You only get one try to answer each question. What problem does the narrator of the poem face? Fill in the blanks to summarize the end of the poem. Cooking Catastrophe by Brooks Benjamin. As you read, think about how the story is similar to and different from the poem. How are the poem and the story similar? Fill in the blanks to contrast the details in the poem and the story. Compare what happens in the poem and the story. What idea do the poem and the story share? Fill in the blanks to explain how the poem and the story share a common theme.
Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Ahead of Her Time, by Justin Libby.
ChatGPT, can I make money on Airbnb with $0?
Yes, you can make money on Airbnb.
Her thoughts and her doings with their
Hi guys, today I'm doing I Read a Reading. Booker T. Washington, An Exceptional Life by Justin Libby. Let's go! Turn that on real quick.
Sometimes in the course of history, a person's life begins in an exceptionally different way from how it ends. This is certainly true of Booker T. Washington. He was born into slavery, but he went on to establish an institute of higher learning. His work earned him honorary degrees from respected universities and invitations to meet multiple U.S. presidents. In 1865,
Hi guys, today I'm doing I Read a Reading. Booker T. Washington, An Exceptional Life. School had burned down. Done. Part of, but only the fit. What did the songs were? Or is it gonna be like?
To, because this cat is so hip. When he sits down, he's still standing.
Good evening. Today I'm doing 7 minutes of math. Let's go. What song on Silicon Page?
Which statement supports the idea that Elizabeth Cady Stanton was ahead of her time? Tap the sentence that tells what ahead of her time means.
What happens when your world record is so unbreakable, you have to start paying your competition
Stanton
to
was
try and
ahead of
beat?
her time
because
because her
30-time
beliefs
Rubik's
were
Cube world
extreme
record
for the
holder
time in
Stanley
which she
Chappell
lived.
got so tired
What
of
made
winning,
Stanton's
he did
beliefs
exactly
so
that.
extreme?
Being Stanley Chappell is an unfair advantage.
To the point where he didn't just put up a bounty for anyone who could break his world record. He knew that would be impossible. Instead, he offered to pay anyone who could even come within 8 whole seconds of him. And nearly 3 years later, no one has come remotely close. You see, just 3,000 people on Earth have even attempted the category Stanley's.
What does this biography help you understand about Stanton's achievements? Tap the sentence that tells what Stanton did as she grew up.
2 square beds and piece them into one bigger square, 2 square
This guy just figured out the secret recipe to make McDonald's fries.
Stanton worked to change laws that were unfair to women.
Russet potatoes and peel them.
I've got the potatoes. Now I just got to peel
Tap
them.
the word that tells how Stanton affected women who came after her.
Half again.
Cut your fries out.
Now I've got to cut thin strips.
Put them in a bowl of water.
I've got a bowl. Fill it up with water. Fries are going in.
Now wash them until the water runs clear. Now get rid of the water and make sure you pat them dry.
If this actually tastes like McDonald's fries,
Stanton and her work inspired women who came after her.
I've got the pot. Pour this in.
Tap the words that tell what happened 18 years after
Put these in the
Stanton's
freezer
death.
for about an hour and a half.
For an hour and a half.
Now put them back to fry at 350 degrees.
Let's put these back in.
Once they got a nice color, take them out.
Alright, these look pretty good. I would say they're done.
Now throw some salt on them. That tastes identical.
To be fair, that does look like Macca's chip. Subscribe to see if viral food
Women
actually tastes
gained the
good.
right to
That
vote
does taste like
18
McDonald's.
years after
This
Stanton's
guy
death.
just figured out the secret recipe to make McDonald's fries. But does this actually taste like McDonald's fries?
Get some russet potatoes and peel them.
I've got the potatoes. Now I just got to peel them.
Cut in half and cut those in half.
Cut these in half and then cut them in half again.
Cut your fries out.
Now I've got to cut thin strips.
Put them in a bowl of water.
I've got a bowl. Fill it up with.
Welcome to the Fraudcast, Josiah.
Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna put a loud beep in your
80
headphones.
Years and More
You're gonna what?
by Elizabeth Cady Stanton.
Okay,
As
he
you
doesn't
read,
know this, but I'm
think
gonna
about
use
how the
snippets of this
autobiography
conversation
is
to create
similar
a different
to
sentence
and different
out of
from
context.
the biography.
Is this legal?
Today's sentence, I've worn the same underwear for 3 weeks. All right, you can take the headphones off.
That was painful.
Take off your headphones.
But I'm happy to be here. I've always wanted to do this.
Aha! I mean, that's great.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm here to talk about my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Do you want to write a poem
Which
line by line
detail in
together with the
Elizabeth
same rhyme
Cady
scheme?
Stanton's autobiography
Weird question,
expresses a
but
personal
okay.
I'll
feeling
go
that
first.
is not mentioned
Today,
in her
I feel
biography.
energized and reborn.
I also feel confused, so I guess I'm torn.
My favorite band broke up by the name of Korn.
No, they're still touring. I could have sworn.
Ooh, could you say that a little slower?
Elizabeth
Sworn.
Cady Stanton
Wow.
wrote this autobiography
Fantastic. The
about the
poem was
major events in her
fantastic?
own life.
Yes!
I thought it sucked.
An
All right, time to
autobiography
move
may
on.
include the
Thank you.
author's
Like I
personal
was
thoughts,
saying, I have
feelings,
a video
and memories.
series about decaf.
Wait. I
Which
also make
sentence
videos.
reveals
Well,
how Elizabeth Cady Stanton
me too.
felt about
Well,
something?
so do I.
Well, likewise.
Well, ditto.
Well, same here.
Great. We're halfway there.
You're halfway to driving me insane.
Hey, what's that one song from The Little Mermaid?
I don't know. I thought I was here to talk
Which
about
information can be found in both the biography and autobiography?
D, the C.
ABCD?
Well, no, it's D and C.
Like Washington, D.C.? Like the White House?
D.
D?
D.
What are you singing? I don't understand.
Oh, not what I was going for, but that works too.
Could this interview be any worse?
You'd be surprised.
What?
Watch out behind you, it's a bear!
Where?
Oh, sorry, never mind. I guess I need glasses.
All right, that's enough. I quit.
Oh, no, we're almost there.
No, I have waited weeks for this interview. I'm out.
Out of order, but we're close.
Yeah, and I'm close to losing my sanity. Goodbye.
Wait. One last question.
One more.
Which film is the weakest from the spy?
Tower of Wigglecore. What? Floor 1 starts off with distrust. Man, I'm so bored today. Might as well play Uto for now and explore some Ring 3 towers. For the first tower, we got this. Need to be careful. Tower of Wigglecore. One of the hardest towers in the entire Roblox platform.
How is the information in the biography and autobiography of Elizabeth Cady Stanton alike and different? Tap the sentence in the biography that tells what Stanton did in 1854. In 1854, Stanton followed her father's suggestion and gave a speech to the New York legislature. Tap the sentences in the autobiography where Stanton's father says what she must do. Stanton's father encouraged her to talk to legislators about her concerns. Tap the sentence in the biography that tells about Stanton's efforts and what happened 18 years after she died. Stanton's efforts provided a foundation from which others could fight. 18 years after she died, women gained the right to vote. Tap the sentence in the autobiography in which Stanton's father describes the feeling Stanton's speech fills him with.
Anything. Download Speechify now.
Stanton's
Revolve
father says
LED.
her speech fills
Top
me with
quality
self-reproach
LED products
or
for
makes
all
him
your
feel
lighting
guilty.
needs. Competitive.
Nah, he's gonna pop out somewhere. He's in the cupboard thing. Oh, he was under the bed. Yo guys, just to save time, I'm doing my intro in the shower. We're gonna be watching some very scary videos today.
Booker T. Washington, An Exceptional Life by Justin Libby. Read carefully. You only get one try to answer each question.
Yo, that's worse than like any jump scare. Anyways, make sure you get your diapers ready because we're about to enter the scary zone right now. First video is called Paranormal Sightings Test MP4. Alright bro, the video didn't even start and I'm already thinking about moving on to the next one. Only 30 seconds, but with this thing I feel like that's too long. What's your goal? What are you doing? Is he... Is he drunk? Bro's struggling to crawl in the vent. Oh, the one thing I hate about these junior animatronics is how tall and lengthy they look. He's gonna get closer when the lights go on. Yup. What is the cameraman doing? Why aren't you sprinting the other way? Okay, that wasn't that bad, but I feel like I was kind of cheating because my volume was low. Next one is called Party Room MP4. Oh no, look at the date, 87. That's not good. Well, is that a face?
What does this
like
biography tell you about Washington's achievements?
Oh, that was a face, but it's just a poster. Okay, it's kind of realistic. These are like old camera systems. The vibe is low-key looking realistic when it gets like blurry and stuff. Toy Bonnie seems like he's the favorite. He got a whole poster to himself and everything. Bruh, add some night vision to the cameras. What's the point if it gets dark? You can't see anything. What's the point of the cameras? What are you zooming in on? It's just presence. Zoom back out. We're trying to see more field of view. Oh, I hate when the lights go out. Are they broken? Camera disabled. It's over. I hear... Yeah, at that point, don't even enable it. Just clock out and dip out. We're back. Wait, night vision? So there is night vision. It just doesn't work. It's broken. Someone broke it. That's the animatronic's hand. And it's moving. Okay, you have 2 chances to
Up
leave.
from Slavery
How
by
dedicated
Booker
are
T.
you for the
Washington.
security job?
As you read, think about how the autobiography is similar to and different from
Now
the
it's
biography.
pitch black. Is that blood? There was no one in here. Who's bleeding? Oh, that's a Foxy like. No way, that's Chica. Oh.
Which detail about the early days of the
kind of
Tuskegee Normal
design?
School appears only in this autobiography?
Papa, help me? We heard a child crying. We saw the blood. Look at this. I refuse to believe that the animatronic was withered to this level. That's probably Satan taking form as Chica. The scariest part about this is the security guard saw all this happen. He saw his cameras get hacked, and instead of Party Room, it said Papa help me. Alright, next up is Nightmare Bonnie, the Second Encounter by Foxy Faction 72. If you guys don't recognize that channel, he's the same one that created this terrifying Fredbear right here. I'm glad he's continuing the series, because that, like,
How is the
demon or
information in the
entity is very
biography
interesting. I'm
and
not even going to call it an
autobiography of
animatronic
Booker
because
T.
it pretty much
Washington
isn't. It's more
alike
like a
and
big
different?
stuffed animal that has superpowers. One of them being it mimics your voice. Like, look at this clip.
Dude, I said we're closed. Get out of here.
What the? What is this? Live footage from hell? I'm assuming it's still FNAF 4 themed. Because like the red house and the red world. Whoa. Wait, these graphics look phenomenal. This looks like an actual movie.
Which information can be found in both the
We
biography
got a
and
caution sign
autobiography?
talking about the wet floor, but there's a whole ass demon in the elevator. Should have put a sign for that. Hold on. He's talking to us. The lore is getting deeper. What deal? Did he sell his soul or something? What are we, Kratos? This is so cinematic. What did we do? Why are we like making a deal with this thing? Oh my god. There's actual eyeballs behind the buttons? So someone wearing that suit?
How do both passages show that the Tuskegee School was a success?
Why are we back in a bedroom now? Oh, even our house isn't safe. I mean, that's how it was in the first episode. There's Bonnie! There's more! Yo, going under the sheets is usually useful, but I don't think it's gonna save you this time. Wait, is Bonnie good? Nah, he's gonna pop out somewhere. He's in the cupboard thing. Oh, he was under the bed! Oh my god! It looks like you want to hurt me! Wait, he got knocked out too? What's going on? Someone killed that thing?
We hope you enjoy the app. Have yourself a fantastic guitar journey.
We have everything you need to unlock your best workout for 1 cent down, so you can give everything you've got.
More episode. Thank you. Oh, this star. I'm trying to. Why is that stuck? It doesn't even fit with the visuals. Actually, it kind of does. That was a child inside the animatronic. Is there a way I can refund the last 24 seconds of my life? This one is called Old Sister Location by Meme Bear. A couple of these were by Meme Bear. Also, I will leave all these videos down in the description if you want to support the original creators or watch them yourself. They be doing some awesome work. Oh, it's this Foxy level in Sister Location where it's like fully dark and you gotta move a bit. He's moving too much though. You're supposed to pause.